Hello, welcome to another mukbang. This is your girl chewing with Monty, and today we are having pork steak, some homemade mashed potatoes, and some string beans with onions. So before we get started, I am going to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we have received. Help it to nourish my body. Jesus, in your name I pray. Amen. You guys, I can't wait to eat. This is what I love. Home cooked meals. I just love them. Now don't get me wrong. I will be having fast food meals coming up. But right now this is what we ate tonight for dinner. My family ate for dinner tonight. So I decided to go on and do the mukbang with what we ate for dinner, what they ate for dinner. But today, oh God, these mashed potatoes, I love homemade mashed potatoes, and my husband made the pork steak, and I made the string beans with onions. Ready to eat, you guys. So if you having something good, let's chew together. All right. I'm gonna start off with my good old homemade mashed potatoes. Mm-hmm. Mm. That is so good. Lord have mercy. It's nothing better than some good homemade mashed potatoes. What y'all think? I love me some homemade mashed potatoes. Mm, 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 mm. You guys, if you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And ring that bell on the side of the subscribe word. Ring that bell right there so you can see your girl with her next video. Yes. Look at that. Homemade mashed potatoes, so good, Jesus. And my string beans with the onions, so good. Yeah, my string beans with that onion on. Oh my God, I love onions. Everything with onions on it, I am for it because I love me some onions. Mhm. Mmm. It's just something about home cooked meals. It makes me warm inside. I just love them. I just love home cooked meals. If I can cook me a home cooked, my kids. I have two children, and they love home cooked meals. So every day, like, Mama, what are you cooking today? What are you cooking today? And they love it, and it's good, so that they can teach their children when they get have children, how to cook and how to have home cooked meals. It's so important to me, especially on Sundays, to have a home cooked meal. Something that you guys can get in the kitchen together and cook together. It just brings the family together. It really does. Mm. And it's good. And I'm having this right here is pork steak that my husband cooked in the oven, and he cooked it with his seasonings and onions, and it's really good and tender. It's very tender, and it's really good. And my daughter and my son, they really love pork steak. Um, I love pork steak, but my favorite is chicken. I could have baked chicken, fried chicken, roasted chicken, any type of chicken. I could eat it every day. But they was like, Mom, let's get some pork steak. So my husband made it, and it's very tender and delicious and very seasoned very well. Mm. 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 That's so good. Mm. Yeah. Mm. 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 That is so tender. Hmm. See that? See how tender and juicy that is? So good. Mmm. 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 I have some water here. Excuse me, y'all. Make sure the volume is up. Mmm. Y'all, this is so good. So good. When I say good, it's good, y'all. Mmm. I love homemade mashed potatoes. I just love homemade mashed potatoes. I don't want the box. I don't want the kind that you gotta do in the box. I want to peel them, cut them up, put them in boiling water, and put my butter, a little salt, so good, and milk. And then my beans, you guys, when I cook beans, I do I boil them in water, put my seasonings in them, and I do a little bit of sugar. Especially dry beans, I have to put a little bit of sugar in them. Just a little bit, not much, just a little bit, and my seasonings in with it. Pretty much, I just do a little oil. Any type of beans that I'm doing or greens that I'm doing, I do a little oil, salt, a little sugar, and I might add meat to it. Especially my greens, I have to add my meat to my greens. I just have to. That's just something that that's something down the line that my great grandma, my grandmother always did. Add your meat to your greens, and then you add your sugar, your salt, your oil, and you in the game. You are in the game. So, but with these, I didn't add any meat to them. I did add onion, a little oil, salt, and a little sugar, and it got it all together. It is so good, y'all. So good. And my kids love it. Mm. Sorry, y'all. That's my dog. Mm. So good, you guys. Mm-mm-mm. Some more pork steak. Mm. Very tender. Very good. But cooking my vegetables, I love vegetables. Honestly, I can eat vegetables every day. Hands down. I don't even have to have meat. I know some of you like, what? You don't have to have meat? I don't even have to have meat. A vegetable plate is, I'm in the game. But my husband, he has to have his meat. And my kids are like, Mama, where the meat at? So we do. But if I was just eating by myself, you know, with no family, I would definitely just do like vegetables and stuff like that. Don't have to have meat every day. I just don't. I grew up on a farm. Every summer and winter break, I would go to my great grandmother's house, and she had the hogs and the chickens and like big gardens, and that's how we got our vegetables. Like, I grew up like that, and I love that. I love that. And we got up early in the morning to pick the peas and beans and greens and squash and all that good stuff, and fed the hogs and got the eggs up from the chickens. And my husband, when he first met me, he was like, "You did that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was raised like that." And that, to me, is the best part of my life, because we literally had to work. We had to get our food up to eat. And a man don't work, a man don't eat. So, that's what they did back in those days. And I was very fortunate to have a little bit of that, to grow up with a little bit of that, So I wish that my kids could have seen some of that. But when my kids come along, a lot of people weren't doing that stuff anymore, growing their own crops and raise their own animals and things like that. But I was very fortunate to actually live in that during that time. And, well, not live, but to be able to just experience that great time. It was just a great time. And I got to experience how to grow things, and and cook what you grew. And it was more healthier. It really was. No one was sick. Back in those, well, I was, I'm not that old, but when I was coming up, we ate what we grew. And that was the best time and the best food. It really was. It was the best food. Mhm. Kids nowadays will never be able to experience that. But I was fortunate to have experienced it, and I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. Now, I don't have a green thumb. I've tried with plants and stuff like that, but it don't work out. It never worked out. I just don't have a green thumb. But I remember how my grandmother cooked and how my great grandmother cooked, and I kind of learned from them how to do my own, how to raise my family, and how to cook. hmm Mm, this is so good. You guys, I'm going on and on. I didn't even ask you, how is your day going? So how is your day going, you guys? How are you doing? I hope everyone is doing very well. We have been in quarantine. We haven't been out and about and hanging with our friends and doing all of that. So I was just wondering, how was you guys doing? And I hope that you guys are safe and healthy, and stay in prayer that God will keep your family covered and yourself covered. I do pray that. Mm-hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. This is so good, y'all. It's nothing like A home cooked meal is so warm and warm feeling and homing and loving to come home to a home cooked meal. And since I've been out of work, that's pretty much all I've been doing is cleaning and cooking, cleaning and cooking, and cleaning and cooking. So I'm pretty sure my husband is enjoying this. He's enjoying it. You know. Mm. Mm 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 mm. Even though today he did cook these pork steaks, but normally I cook the whole meal. Mm. Mm. Look at that. See the onions and everything? Oh my god. Mmm. Mmm. Mm 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 mm. Y'all, I'm silly. I told y'all. When I got something good to eat, I'm gonna dance. Mm. Oh my goodness. Mm. I don't even need a knife for this pork steak. I literally just use my fork. And it just really cut with my fork. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Sorry, y'all. But this is so good and I was so hungry. I'm not talking much. Oh my god. Y'all hear my family in the background, excuse them. Sometimes they can get a little loud. I got some water here. Ah, y'all, it's nothing like some ice water. Nothing. Nothing like some ice water. That ice water be good. Good. Mm. So, what kind of things are you guys doing since we're stuck in the house? What kind of fun things that you guys are doing with your family? Comment down below and let me know what you guys are doing with your family. What kind of activities are you doing with your families? since we all are quarantined and can't go nowhere, can't go shopping, can't go to the movies, can't go to the, your local clothing store, mall, or whatever, tell me what you guys are doing at home with your family. Right now, my kids, they're doing their homework, their schoolwork that they have every morning, Monday through Friday. And then sometimes we play cards or, something. I try to do something fun with them. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Please let me know. Comment below. Mmm. 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 So good, y'all. Mmm. As you guys know, this will be my third video. And I'm doing everything on my phone. So the quality might not be as clear as I wanted, but I really wanted to, talk with you guys and do something different. And I really thought that I would like doing these mukbangs. And I actually do. I really like talking to you guys, and I really can express myself more than just like being in a crowd of people talking. So this is a way for me to express myself and talk to people, talk to an audience without being so timid and shy and a little scared. But I really like doing this. I really do. It's fun, it's exciting. I love preparing everything to do this and to be with you guys and talk to you. I really do. This is so much fun. I'm enjoying myself doing it. When I was a little girl, you guys remember the Easter speeches? Oh my God, you guys. I hated doing Easter speeches. Like, I hated doing them. Because I used to always be like, Mom, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I never want to get in front of people and do an Easter speech. I dreaded it. Because I was so shy and I was timid and I didn't want to be in a big crowd. Speaking in a big crowd of people. That was just something that I just did not want to do. I'm sorry. I did not want to do that. Well, they made me do it. They made me do it anyway. And I hated it. I hated it. And I thought maybe I'll grow out of it. I eventually start liking doing them. Never happened. Never happened, you guys. It never happened. So they still decided to make me do it. How I felt, they didn't care. And I still have that fear to this day. Still to this day, I have that fear of being in front of people talking. I will stumble over my words every time. Every time. So doing this, it's really opening. I'm getting really, more better, which I don't have to see a whole people looking at me, but I know that I'm talking to a big audience. And slowly but surely, I think that it'll get me out of that zone of being scared to talk to people, a big crowd of people. So I feel like I can talk to you guys, and I like it. I like it. I really do. I really do. And I hope that you guys like me as well. And enjoy my company and what I'm doing. Cause over in Monty's Chewing with Monty, we show love. I show a lot of love. I show a lot of love, and I want to spread the love to my friends. I do. That's what we do over here in this channel. We spread a lot of love over here, you guys. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Mmm. So good, y'all. Mmm, 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 mmm. Mm. And guys, I am getting full. Mm. My mouth gonna keep eating, but my stomach is like, you're done. You are done. So, if you have enjoyed this eating show, please like, subscribe, and comment. I have enjoyed talking with my friends, talking with you. I hope you enjoyed me too. See you next time.